So I wanted to bring up old movie that I grew up with, 1993's Sniper. Now, the reason why I watched this movie was because I was watching a Platoon montage. Platoon, one of the greatest films of all time. Sergeant Barnes, one of my favorite characters of all time. And somebody made a comment about, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like, is this the only good thing he's done? And I commented, no, he was really good in Sniper, which caused me to watch Sniper. That's how I work. That's how I operate. Just stupid fucking things like that. Like, somebody will remind me of something, and then I'll go and watch it. But yeah, I own Sniper on DVD, but I was too lazy to try and find it, so I just typed it in on YouTube, and sure enough, somebody has it uploaded. It's just one of those movies where nobody gives a fuck about copyright shit. This movie will be available for free on YouTube forever. But really good early 90s action film. Yeah, I almost want to liken it to Commando a bit, but it's smarter than Commando, but not as good. If that makes any sense. Commando is a classic. It's always going to be a classic. Everybody's going to worship that movie until the end of time. Nobody knows what the fuck Sniper is. Sniper is almost as stupid as Commando, but it has smart moments. There's a lot of great moments in this film. We'll start with the good, and then I'll work my way down to the cons. The good, Tom Berenger. He's basically playing Sergeant Barnes, but the good version of him, not the psychotic, crazy Sergeant Barnes. He's like the good guy in this movie. It opens up with him and his spotter. I believe that's what it's called. The guy the partner of a sniper. It's called a spotter. The mission goes to shit. His spotter dies. And then there's a new mission. And so he gets a new spotter, and it just so happens to be a rookie who's never seen combat. He's like an Olympic shooter or something. And somehow he's like a higher level in the military than Tom Berenger's character, who has like 70-some confirmed kills and has been crawling through the jungle, just fucking massacring military missions for ages. Somehow this Olympic shooter has the reins on him. The movie's stupid, but Tom Berenger's great. There's a lot of great suspenseful moments. Some good cinematography. It's a well-made movie. It's just written stupidly. Like, especially Billy Zane's character. He's the worst part of the entire film. The rookie, who is also somehow in charge of a veteran that's been doing this shit for decades. He's not a likable character at all, from start to finish. At the very beginning of the film, not the very beginning, but when he's first introduced and he takes the helicopter, they go on the mission, they get attacked, and a few guys die, and one of the people on the plane or on the helicopter kills the shooter that's attacking the helicopter. Billy Zane doesn't do anything. He's a coward. He's too afraid to take a life. But he takes credit for it. So right away, he's a piece of shit. And for the majority of the movie, he's like a whiny prima donna bitch. And he's like, you have to do what I say. You have to do what I say, or else I'm in command of this operation. But, Tom Berenger obviously puts him in his place in a split second. And then Billy Zane just shuts the fuck up. And it's that way through most of the movie. And then there's this is where the poor writing comes in. Is like it's supposed to be like Billy Zane. This is how I think they imagined it was supposed to happen. Was Billy Zane was supposed to start mentally breaking down slowly throughout the film, but it's only a little over 90 minutes. So you don't have enough time to do that character arc. So he's just a whiny bitch for the majority of the movie. And then nearing the end in the third act, he just goes batshit crazy and starts seeing shadows and imaginary snipers and is just shooting at everything and starts laughing like the Joker, losing his mind. Makes no sense. Like, that's something that you build up to. There's no build up to that. He shoots one guy and then he instantly turns into a maniac. And Tom Berenger tries to rein him in and get him under control. And then eventually Tom Berenger gets captured and Billy Zane miraculously gets his mind back. Like, he completely loses his fucking mind. He's like straitjacket crazy in the third act. But within the blink of an eye, he gets his mind back. And he's like, I have to save Tom Berenger. Because Tom Berenger's finger is getting twisted. His shooting finger. And he's never going to be able to fire a sniper rifle ever again. I have to save him. And he does. And then it's not worth talking about the rest of the movie. It's a stupid movie that has great moments. The highlight would be the battle with the rival sniper that Tom Berenger's character apparently trained. That's a highlight of the movie. A lot of suspense there. The ghillie suit shit, where Tom Berenger's like in a ghillie suit, like a full-on ghillie suit, just crawling through a field, and he blends in fucking brilliantly. Great visual shot. There's a lot of great visual shots in this film, cinematography, all that. Like a Jeep drives by him at one point while he's in the ghillie suit. You know, he uses his rifle to drag, I don't know what it is, donkey shit or goat shit, some kind of shit. It's turds, and he you know, the bad guys are out there with dogs, like tracking dogs, trying to find the sniper. And so he covers himself in shit. And then the dogs smell the shit and they're like, there's nothing here. That was a good moment. A lot of great moments. Some bad moments. Billy Zane is terrible. He kind of drags the whole movie down. But all that being said, I've always liked it. It's a good movie, you know, and there's also goofy effects with the bullets. Like, when the one guy, the rival sniper, spots Berenger, like, apparently he can see the bullet flying through his scope. At least that's the reaction he had. And it looks stupid. There's a lot of those shots of slow motion bullets flying through the air. It's the 90s. What can you do? Yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to say about it. It's worth watching. It's free on YouTube. Like I said, I have the DVD, but I'm not going to dig it out. It's right there on YouTube. Somebody uploaded it, and whoever owns the rights to the movie doesn't give a fuck. It's right there. I would recommend it. It's a stupid, fun action thriller. Not quite on Commando's level. It just doesn't have those kind of shootouts. It's more about, it's slower. It's slower paced. It's more about being a sniper. It's called fucking Sniper. It's not about bazookas and blowing up buildings and machine guns fucking firing all over the place. They do a good job with the subject matter. It's a very entertaining movie. I consider it good. I would never call this a bad movie. It's worth checking out. Sniper, 1993, starring Tom Berenger and, unfortunately, Billy Zane.